Hey everybody, Greg from Park Journey here. We just got an awesome tour of West Coast Racers at Six Flags Magic Mountain. As you can see, the high five element is right there. So let's go ahead and look at the tour. We got a lot of cool stuff to show you.
Hi everybody, welcome.
And Tim Dufflo, our Director of Maintenance. These are the two guys that will show you everything, describe to you, and we're going to see some really cool stuff today. So thanks for coming in.
So we're obviously going into a very active construction zone, so just watch your step as you're going through and look up what's happening above you, so you're staying out of the way. We're going to take you to in front of the station. We'll stop there and talk about what the station looks like and the engine store, and then we'll continue on through some really cool elements of the ride that you get to see today. So, everybody excited? Yeah! Let's go inside. As you're coming in, you're now walking into the underground. For those of you joining from here with Tim, above you will be the portal entry sign as you enter the area. You're kind of going through a little tunnel here that's created by the ride. It's a pretty neat experience. So, the ride is, right around you the whole time as you're in the area. So it's pretty spectacular. I'm going to bring up, you've probably already heard some of this, but I'll bring up some fun facts for you here in a few minutes. But where Neil is standing right now is where the retail store will live, right over there. And he'll show you some photos in a little bit. Right here, where you can see where we have the 2x4s and stakes. This will be the station area. It'll go across, obviously, over to the other side where you guys can see the stakes and the layout on that side. Getting ready to form up the foundation and all. This is some photos so you guys can get some looks at what it's going to look like. Look at the exit store. We'll be able to enter from two sides. So as you come into the area, there'll be a door open. The exit door you'll see as you come into the area, and then of course you'll exit through the store after the ride. So over here, as you guys, like we were talking, the station area. Transfer tracks right there has that's obviously when we go to pull the track back off, trains off and on. So if you can envision, you'll load up in the station. What you'll do is you'll come out, see the white track, and then the yellow track will come over. Those right now indicate where the train will roll out to before we launch you around the circuit. And what's really cool is your first ride will go out on the right track, you'll come back in on the yellow track, and you'll take a second ride around on the yellow track. Both tracks are a little different, so the ride's going to be different. It's not the same ride, so it's really cool. Awesome. Yeah, really nice. Let me, some of you and most of you that are first time here for the ride, I like to bring up some fun facts. And to me, being the construction and maintenance guy, kind of like wow moments to me on this project. Columns and footings, which are where the track columns sit on, the caissons and the footings. There's 273 of them on this ride. That is a lot of footings and a lot of cement in this thing, as you guys will find in a minute. there's 1.159 million pounds of rebar steel in this project on those caissons and footings. There's over 8,000 yards of concrete that went into the ground for this ride, and some of the footings on these are anywhere around 35 to 40 feet deep, which is pretty phenomenal for a ride. Generally don't go that deep on it. So I always find those are some fun facts, some interesting things about the project. So I kind of touched on a little bit about the circuit. There's 4,000 feet of track out here, so you go around obviously twice. So, and I will tell you, and I know this is asked quite often, is it predetermined who's going to win the race? No, it's not. It's not at all. And that's what's really going to be cool about this ride. We don't know, and it's not going to be the same train, the same person, and the same ride every time. So it's kind of cool. Really, really enjoy that. Any questions at this moment?
Yeah, is there an opening month or season projected at this point?
There is no way, you guys. How many of you are going to ask the same question first? Come on. Actually, as you guys can tell, there's a lot of work still to take place, but it'll be open this year.
So you said you didn't know who was going to win the race. So what factors determine which train does win?
Well, you know what? That's great because a lot of it's based on weight in the train. I mean, if you get one train that's a little heavier or lighter than the other, then we'll find out who wins.
All right.
Yeah. So that's really cool, and that's what really makes this ride cool.
How long were you developing this project?
We started that in probably early part of 2017.
We've been talking about it for a long time, though. When I was here as the director of operations in 2014, we were talking about this project. We really got the ball rolling with a contract in 2017.
And I will say a lot of what, I know everybody's anxious to get this ride open, including everyone at the park, but when you build a prototype like this, I mean, it takes time. There's a lot of engineering, a lot of testing that goes on before you put one piece of track up and really start the process. So
To that point, what have been the biggest challenges with the construction so far?
I would say probably footings. The dirt out here varies. You drill down here and the dirt over here, you only have to go 20 feet. The dirt over here, you have to go 40 or 45. So it just varies. I would say that's probably the biggest challenge. The dirt, really. I know that sounds funny, but it's true. Definitely makes a big difference in the product.
Coordinating the shipping is also a lot. So all the track you see comes from Italy. The columns come some from Lancaster, actually, and some from China. So coordinating trucks that pick all that up, to bring it to barges, to bring it to boats, to bring it to trucks to get here, it's a lot.
And right behind you, if you look at this area right here, you see where the track crosses over. It's right about where the gentlemen are in working on the the columns, the black pieces right there, where all those particular columns are built from the plane hazard, right on the road. The track on the left-hand side, the columns are built in China, so it's kind of like three countries coming together on this project. It's really cool. You kind of go all hop on it.
The section that's over the go-karts right there is one of the most complex ever built. It's so complex, they actually put it together in the shop in China to make sure everything fit together very well. And took it apart, put it on the truck. That normally does not happen.
No, it doesn't.
With the recent earthquakes that we had, did it cause any kind of delay or any situation during construction?
No, not at all. It was pretty. Any of you that live in the area or don't live in the area, it was really pretty minor compared to earthquakes. I know us in California, it's like, oh, that's nothing. Don't even get you off the couch. But in this area, that's kind of how it was.
I've seen a couple of YouTube spots that say that earthquakes cause 4 or 5 days of delay here. Not at all.
Yeah,
Didn't happen.
Good to know.
Slow us down.
Good to know. So, this is one of the oldest areas of the park, so I assume that a lot of electrical and plumbing and sewer had to be upgraded as well for this?
There was a lot of traffic underneath this dirt that we had to go in and move around to accommodate for all of the footings that we put in. So yeah, there was a lot of work done to this area.
I mean, some of us remember when there used to be like a train back here and Spillikin
Absolutely.
Corners, you know,
Yeah.
showing my age here a little bit, but
We actually discovered some old train tracks right back in this corner over here. So it was very interesting. Yeah, you're right. It's definitely it's gone through a lot of name changes and transitions over the years.
So Jet Street is actually closed right now because we're upgrading the power in this section of the park. So it'll open again on Monday.
Still about how the tracks were split up throughout the street and how that or any questions, I guess, as they walk through and see
It's going to be full of life and full of activities. You come in, the ride runs 3 trains, so there'll be constantly trains going throughout the track. So, and as you can see, in the entire area, the coaster wraps all the way around. So there's action going on all around you. We're going to take you over here and show you a pretty cool piece of the ride. You'll actually fly behind these buildings, dip down into our wash that will actually look like the LA River that you're going through as you go. And then you'll dive back up into what we call Spaghetti Bowl Junction over here, because it is an amazing thing to see. And let's take you over there and take a look.
So we kind of modeled this area after that, and I think it lent itself to it very well. And as you can tell, as the track goes in, it goes up, and it goes up really fast. If any of you, or most of you know how roller coasters are, you can see where the flanges are, and that's where the track goes as it goes up the columns. So you can see coming out of the walk, it goes up quickly, right back down this, like Neil said, this spaghetti area, throw you around, throw you back out, kind of get an idea of how low it gets over here. So it's going to be an exciting ride.
hey, Tim. So I know kind of off subject, but how much work are they doing on Apocalypse?
It's done.
Okay.
It's done. Yeah, we're
So
ready.
they did totally retrack it, or
Not the whole thing. I mean, we do sections that we believe
Right.
it needs it. So,
looks
but
looks
it's wonderful. We've already been testing it.
oh
It's
fun.
great.
Yeah, can we get on it today?
No, sorry guys.
No, for me.
because he's been here too long and we've only changed him like 100 times.
New food and retail, so that's what we're getting right here. Behind you, that building will become the chicken coop, which will serve chicken in the restaurant. It'll be on the dining plan. This, as you know, has been our candy store for a long time. It's an extremely popular candy store. It's getting a complete new look to it. It will continue to be a candy store where we will make candy right now. We're actually making candy still now. We've built another kitchen, another place in the park to continue making the candy that we make. But we'll move back here completely refurbished. If you stick your head in the door, you'll see we've taken all the way down to the studs in this building, and we'll build it back up. So we're excited about that coming. Next door will be a taco stand. It's kind of an LA theme. So you got to have street tacos. So we will have street tacos in the area, which we've been trying all kinds of different taco combinations. So it's one of my favorite things to do is try other new food. Restrooms are really important. It's a necessary thing. And if you've looked, we've been upgrading restrooms slowly as we do an area. For example, right next to the Scrambler, beautiful restroom. The restroom that used to be here is no longer. It's completely gutted it. It's just dirt. So we're building a new, bigger restroom that'll go in this area. So as we continue to upgrade restrooms throughout the park, this will be a great new restroom that we'll have. And then just up the way where it says the boneless wing sign, that becomes a snack stand and a refill stand. So you'll be able to refill your sports bottles pretty easily there as you come into the area, coming down from the back of the park.
Freestyle in there or just regular?
There won't be freestyle in there, but there'll be a large Coke machine with lots of choices. So we are looking at some freestyle options elsewhere in the park for the future, because I know that's popular. Obviously, the Fright Fest maze continues to be back in the back part. It will be open this year during Fright Fest. And Apocalypse, as you know, has been retracked, and I cannot wait to ride that ride. So I actually haven't been on it since I've been back here. So I'm pretty excited about jumping on Apocalypse pretty soon here. And that's kind of what's happening in the whole area. There's a big space that we've left open here that allows us to do events and special car shows and things that we'll do throughout the area that fit into the ride. So there's a nice event area that we've left open.
So real quick on the ride side before we finish walking out, head on out. But this right here, where you see all this is our MCC room, where all of our equipment will go for the launch in station. Right next to it is where our big transformers will live. 690 volt transformers. This ride, which is probably one of the first I've ever seen that long. One thing about this ride, it has 4 separate launches. So you get launched 4 times on this ride. You get launched obviously once, you hit the boost area, you get launched again, you come back in, you go out a second time to get launched, you hit the boost area, you get launched again. 4 launches. Really, I think that's pretty cool.
So is there any part of it that goes like in the maze, like over the maze over here, or
No.
it's just on the outside of it?
We can
So I would imagine that some of you have membership passes, right? So you will now have access to a brand new membership lounge that will be in that building. So if you need to, recharge your cell phone or whatever, you'll be able to have an access to go in here and get in some air conditioning for a little while and have a lounge, and we can help you out with anything you need help with. It will open with the area.
So there is another as it crosses over, like you can see our first crossover here, and then a guy right immediately on the other side. We can take a peek over there real quick. Everybody needs to stay together though. It's kind of a little danger area over there, but it dives quickly into a small part of the wash and then boom, right back out. So really, really cool. That's why I want to be able to show that area off. Please stay together. So as you can tell, as you're going to come up, and this is the other high point here on the highest point of the track. There's two of them. There's actually one on the other side and one on this side. And so when you come up and you do that crossover here, and you're going to go right back, you kind of see with the flanges again. If you kind of follow, we have a couple of columns still that you can put up in this area inside the track. But as you can see, as it makes that crossover, it's going to come back and kind of follow the flanges. You can see how fast and how low it dives right back into the water. And then immediately, you can see off to the left-hand side of the other two, and it goes right back up and then back down into the water. I think that's really cool. That's a kind of a cool element that I think that people won't recognize until you're riding.
And of course, you're going back up, so we make room for the apocalypse. Climb right over it and back down.
Yeah.
So quickly, just for someone who would say has never heard of West Coast Races, could you give an overview of description of the coaster?
Is the theming for Apocalypse going to change at all, like the pre-show or anything, or it's going to be the same as it was?
There's a few actually little changes the entertainment team's been working on.
Okay.
For the most part,
It's pretty much the same.
All right, let's head